It's time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys. So I got my Retron. I'm playing Pokemons right now.
I'm very happy for you.
I am too. It's been a good day. We went and my Xbox was acting up again, so we went to get a diagnostic, got it fixed, and then came
Dude,
back.
what's with your Xbox?
It's it's the first model of the Xbox One, so it's like 6 years old at this point.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So I'm probably gonna upgrade at some point, but for now I'm just dealing with it. I just need to get a new power brick for it, but that was an easy fix. So yeah, as soon as we got back, me and my nephews and my niece and my brother-in-law, we ended up playing fucking God, we went through just about all the games I got for the Retron.
Dude, nice. Did you get him to curse yet?
No.
Oh.
I'm trying. So we tried out that Power Rangers game. I thought it was like the story mode we did that one time, or that we did, Jeff.
Oh,
But,
is this just a fighting version?
Yeah, it's just a fighting game.
Can you fight as the Zords in this game?
I love when you fight at the Zords, though.
Yeah, so you can fight as either the Zords or the Rangers. But the funniest part is you know how we were given the SNES game shit for being just a recoloring for all the skins.
Yeah.
They did the exact same thing. They all have the except for Kimberly, they all have the the Red Ranger's helmet on.
God damn it.
But Kimberly's the only one they changed because she had a skirt and everything, so they just went all out with it. But
well, yeah, plus her helmet actually is vastly different.
Yeah, but I forgot how fucking hard games like this are, because you have to do those combos and it's like left, right, up, down, punch and all that shit just to get fancy with it. And then so I lost pretty bad. But
which is funny because you end up usually just winning it by just button mashing.
Yeah, and this one it didn't work. But
well, it just means that you suck, sir.
Apparently. But it'll be a good one for us to do in person when we get start doing the fucking in-person playthroughs and stuff.
Definitely, man.
Because that way we can do multiplayer. And then I've got a fucking bunch of games. I got the Page Master today.
Dude, I saw that. Awesome. Fucking love the Page Master.
It's one of the best movies. It's so fucking underrated too.
I gotta rewatch it. It's been a hot minute since I've seen it, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Macaulay, back when he was good before he went bad, but now he's good again.
Yeah. Like Rogue.
Huh?
Like Rogue, the X-Man.
Oh.
She was good.
I mean, I was referring to acting, but okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he also, got all hopped up on the cocaines.
The cocaines.
He does like cocaine.
He was like, it turns all your bad feelings into good feelings.
It feels so good the second it touches your lips.
It's cocaine. What the fuck is brand?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice about it. He did a movie with Seth Green and Breckin Meyer recently. I forget the name of it, but it was a really good movie. I found Brandon.
Hey, speak of the devil.
You know what would have been fucking awesome from the original Pokemon games? Is if you could fucking join Team Rocket.
That would have been amazing if you had that option to do it.
I think it would have been better if in Ruby and Sapphire, if you got the choice to join Magma or Aqua.
I'm always going to love dude, I'm always going to love Emerald. Emerald was just so fucking awesome.
Some bullshit.
Oh my god, right?
Hey!
No, now y'all can hear me.
Yes.
Yay, buddy.
I think y'all could just hear me the whole time and y'all are just fucking with me.
No.
Why would I do that?
That is absolutely something the three of you fuckers would do.
Look, we might be assholes, but we're nice.
We're professional assholes.
Yes.
That's
Right.
100% something we would do, but we didn't do it this time because we didn't think of it yet.
Okay.
No, Brandon, I'm not saying that we're so good at being assholes we're professional. I'm saying, yes, we are assholes, but we're also professionals.
I was gonna say, I mean,
yes, I'm both of those things, but
Well, Mark, you are what you eat.
Ah.
Like poop.
Oh, we know you do.
Oh,
You upper
or
deck
ass.
your roommate's toilet.
What happened to your roommate's toilet?
I upper decked some roommates in college, and it did not go well.
He's a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
legend for that.
Wait,
talk about
no,
that.
Jeff, didn't you upper deck 2 toilets or just the one?
Well, I upper decked one, but it was such a big log that the little
The plunger
tap thing
wouldn't. Yeah.
it stayed open the entire time. I
It
also
just
upper
looked like
decked
the little toilet was trying to eat a jumbo-sized Tootsie Roll and it just wasn't going well.
more or less, yeah. It looked like Mr. Hanky was coming around. I also once upper decked a restaurant because they gave us really bad service.
No,
That's
you
a
fucking did it.
horrible reason to upper deck a bathroom.
Also, I had never seen a restaurant that had an upper deckable toilet.
Wait. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. What fucking restaurant did you go to that had a toilet that you could do that?
I mean, a lot of
Boobies
mom
in
and pop
Niles,
shop
Illinois.
restaurants. What?
It was called Boobies in Niles, Illinois. I'm not sure if it's still there.
Boobies?
Hold on.
Swear to
We
God.
can find out.
He's gonna look it up.
All right.
We might as well.
Niles.
We're here. We have the internet in
N-I-L-E-S.
front of all of us.
We do have the internet in front of us.
Bulbous.
Yeah, they tried to capitalize on the whole Hooters thing, but then they didn't get girls with big boobs to serve you food, so it didn't work out so
So
well.
it was like the restaurant in South Park called Mosquito Bites.
Look,
Kind of.
boobs are beautiful no matter what size they are, okay?
Oh, I don't care.
Wasn't there one?
I will
Go ahead.
caress any breast that's put into my hand.
What?
Even chicken breast?
What was the name of this place again?
Boobies.
Boobies.
How do you spell it?
B-O-O-B-I-E-S. Look like they're still open. Oh, I'm sorry. B-O-O-B-Y''S. They are still open.
Oh, the person is named Booby, and it's his place. Got it.
Isn't there a place in Austin that's called Twin Peaks that's sort of like Hooters, but it's like more of like a lumber?
Yeah,
Twin
that's a
Peaks
chain,
is
dude.
a chain, bro.
Oh, well, I never knew about that. The only one I ever knew was just Hooters.
Twin Peaks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It, like Tilted Kilt, is better than Hooters, but you still feel a little sad when you walk in.
I
can
just
honestly
felt
say
really confused. So I went with when I was in, gosh, I think it was my freshman year of college.
Oh, gosh.
My bandmate skipped class so we could all just go get lunch, and they were like, let's go to Twin Peaks. And I'm like, I've never been to Twin Peaks before, but I see that they have a chicken fried steak on the menu, and that sounds pretty good.
I love chicken fried steak.
Brandon, at this Twin Peaks, did they serve breakfast by chance?
I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, that's a Ron Swanson saying, actually.
No, here's the only reason I asked, because chicken fried steak's not complete without the gravy. But there's another gravy.
Oh, let me
Brandon
tell you
talks about.
something. There was a lot of gravy.
But Brandon,
Let me
do
tell you,
remember that-
the chicken fried steaks are so big there that they have to put the sides underneath of the chicken fried steak.
Holy
Jeez.
fuck.
That actually sounds awesome. I'm a sucker for a good chicken fried steak, man.
I was so confused because they brought out the chicken fried steak, and I'm like, I know I was supposed to get some mashed potatoes and green beans with this, but I'm not seeing it. Like, and I even looked at the waitress. I'm like, hey, aren't there be some like sides that come in? And she goes, oh, look under the chicken fried steak. And I'm like, what do you mean look under? What?
She was very confused because that was the first time anyone had asked her a question not about her boobs.
Brandon just looks at her and he's like, listen, bitch, where the fuck are my mashed potatoes and my fucking green beans? And then he called her a cunt and left her a $0 tip.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Also, I was
Hey,
extremely conflicted because we went there during the day of Halloween, and everybody
Ooh.
was dressed up.
Yep.
And I was very conflicted because one, I went in there and I was like, well, no, because I went in there and like, Well, this doesn't make any sense at all. Why would you call this place Twin Peaks, but there's a doctor who's bringing me my dinner? Like, I don't understand.
Oh my God.
And
Well,
then
wait.
Why is this cat bringing me food?
well, that would have made sense, like wilderness, and maybe she was like, I'm just a kitty. I'm just a wild kitty cat. Oh my goodness.
Kind of, well,
Awesome.
Instead, I just have like essentially Nurse Joy meets
A slut?
Jessica Rabbit. You know.
Oh God, that sounds like something I wish I could see right now.
while eating a chicken fried steak.
Oh
Did you-
Yeah, while
Yes.
eating a chicken fried steak.
God.
Did you ever see
fucking-
when Heidi Klum did Jessica Rabbit for Halloween, but she
Yeah.
made it too
No.
close to the cartoon, so it's disturbing?
I did not see this.
Nope.
I'm
Dude,
gonna
she looks like a
Look
fucked
it
up.
up right
She
now.
literally looks plastic. It's disturbing.
Heidi Klum.
So wait, was that a very disturbing boner for you? You were just like,
No, that was a regular boner for me, but it was
Oh,
a disturbing picture.
God. Oh my
Right?
God, that's horrifying to look at.
Yeah.
wait, send it over the group chat. I kind of want to see this now.
Here's the thing, though. At some angles, it works, and then at
Yeah, when
other,
you're looking at her boobs down, it works.
I can see down.
I mean, shout out to her for going with the full on, because you know that was not easy to put together.
that
Oh my
is
God.
very like.
The problem is it ends up going in that uncanny valley route.
100%.
But
yeah.
at the same time, I mean, it looks a lot better than the Jessica Rabbit that's at the Disney parks.
I mean, like,
But she's Heidi Klum. Just put on
Yeah.
a red wig and the dress, and you're good, woman.
No, see, but this Heidi Klum is known for her Hollywood Halloween parties, so
This is
she
true.
always goes over the top.
I don't know how I feel about this, honestly.
All right, guys, are y'all ready for like pure night? Are y'all ready for pure nightmare fuel?
What?
Are
what
you
is-
are you
what are you
all
gonna
ready for
show
a
us?
Are you ready for pure nightmare boner?
Say hello to the Jessica Rabbit at the Disney parks.
Okay, I prefer the other one compared to that.
Dude, I would fuck the life
Mark,
out of that Roger
Mark,
Rabbit
I'm
right
sure the reason why
I
you
so
are
knew you
saying
were
that
going
is
with Roger.
because, I mean, she looks like a blow-up doll. I'm pretty sure you already have.
there. You didn't hear what I said, Brandon.
No, what'd you say?
I said I would fuck the shit out of that Roger Rabbit. Brandon,
I knew you were
I
gonna
know what
say
I want
Roger,
for
kid.
Christmas.
Yep, he's into furries.
Brandon,
What
I
do you
want
want?
you to wear that for Christmas.
Whoa.
Which costume?
Yes,
Roger Rabbit.
one
better
right
run.
after the other, buddy.
I would do that only for the fact that I would love to have a Roger Rabbit costume because I think Roger Rabbit's the most underrated like Disney character.
I'm going to make sure that you tweak your knee just the wrong way so you can't get away when I come to spoon you again.
Oh no,
Jeez.
you monster!
Sounds like he's gonna do that whole thing from fucking Misery. With like the box in between your ankles and just sledgehammer.
Oh god, that was
Never
such a
did.
disturbing scene.
I would
Oh,
never
God, I
harm
was-
Brandon in this way.
Also, no joke, that is legitimately the Jessica Rabbit that they use in the parks.
That's
fuck-
very horrifying. I mean, look at the person in the back, just like
They
gasping,
are
like,
wearing
oh.
they're wearing a legit plastic like mask.
Well,
And
I mean, they do that
wearing
with-
look at that is not flesh that you're seeing. That is straight
It's a
up
balloon.
like that's straight
yeah.
up like a gimp suit.
You know
That's
what it
like-
is? That's Baymax when he's not fully inflated.
Oh,
Oh
Ugh.
man, that's
I'd
some
rather
all
fuck
sorts of
Baymax.
different. Yeah, because then you know he warms up and like cuddles you afterwards.
You might as well say you would try
like
to fuck
fucking a
the.
warm marshmallow.
That's what I was just about to say. Fuck! You took the joke from me.
God,
Thanks,
it's
Mark.
an awkward Michelin man.
See,
Ah,
but here's the difference. The Heidi Klum one is unsettling because of the lifelike aspect of
Oh,
it.
it's 100% the uncanny valley. I agree with you
The
there.
Disney one is terrifying because one, it does not look like Jessica Jones. It looks like a sex doll version
yes.
of.
In fairness,
should
neither
hope that
does
it
the
doesn't
Heidi
look
Klum
like
one.
Jessica Jones.
It
'cause
looks
it's
like one of
Jessica
those like
Rabbit.
latex
Yeah.
sex costumes that you can like pre-order on Amazon.
You mean
Oh,
you
I
mean,
mean-
so pretty much it's a wish list if you think
Brandon,
about it.
Yeah.
Brandon, can I ask why in God's name would Jessica
Or
Rabbit
Wish,
look
my
like
bad.
Jessica Jones?
Did I say
I don't know,
Jessica
but that'd be
Jones?
Yeah, you
awesome.
said Jessica Jones, but we just
Couple
kind of
times.
went along
Sorry.
with it.
All
No,
of
no,
us
no, we went with
commented
it.
on it. All of us tried making fun of you for it, and you just
But you just kept
going.
fucking barreling through, didn't listen at all.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, that's my new tactic of shutting you guys up. I just barrel through it, so then it's too much to backtrack.
Very smart.
Very.
That's pretty fucking brilliant, man.
It's essentially how Donald Trump has managed to stay in power this long.
Good.
Oh.
Oh, Jeff, I have a note on my little topic board to ask Jeff for follow-ups on man who blew himself up.
What?
Wait,
And I'm trying
what?
to remember what that topic was about.
A man who blew himself up. Shit.
A man who was blown up. It was a news story that we started like following.
I don't remember.
Damn.
I do know the
It's gonna take that off my list then.
when I was driving back down to Texas from Illinois for Christmas, and
As you do frequently.
yes, I do. Yeah, quite often.
A lot.
And I kind of get pretty spacey on the road because, well, it's an 18-hour drive without stopping. But this last time I was driving, and I'm driving through Illinois, and I noticed there's an ambulance. I'm coming up on an ambulance in the right lane. And there's something off about the ambulance, and it takes me a little bit of time to figure out what's wrong with the ambulance. I was about like 10 or 20 feet behind the ambulance when I realized what was so odd about it. And that was a patient in the back staring me dead in my eyes. And that's when I realized that the back windows of this ambulance, first off, biggest ones I've ever seen, but they were clear, like completely see-through. Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
That's concerning.
Right? Like imagine you're driving behind this and all of a sudden there's like a splash of blood or like a dude coughs a lung onto the back window. Then you freak out, you cause an accident, they have to call more fucking ambulances over, all that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. If I saw some shit like that, that'd probably be the best day of my life, and I'm a total fucking asshole for saying that.
Yeah, you are.
You are.
So here's the thing, I don't know.
asshole
Well, obviously.
in this episode.
So I feel like in most episodes. Anyway,
Yeah.
And in life.
yes.
Fuck yo.
But you're our asshole.
Well, so I started thinking about it, and I'm not sure whether or not I've ever seen this before, but do most ambulances have clear glass back windows?
That's a good question, and I typically have always thought there was like that mesh over
I
it,
thought
like
it was
that,
mesh
like
too.
that car wrap where you can't see through.
Yeah,
but then
exactly.
also, I feel like, I mean, I don't
Dude,
know. There's
I've been
part of my
going
brain
on
that
family
wants to...
vacations since I can remember,
Uh-huh.
and we had a shitty Mercury minivan. Mercury, which is a car company that's not good enough to still be around, and every one of those had tinted windows, so at least from the inside you can see out.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
at
at
the
least
same
that makes
time, I don't know. Do you think that maybe you've just noticed it for the first time because of the psychopath staring you dead ass in the face?
Now, that is a very good possibility. I will agree with that.
Also, I would like to point out something that this is not the driver's fault.
Well, that's not the end of this.
Okay.
So at that point, I decided to drive around the ambulance because I don't want this person dying while looking me in the eye and then taking like my soul with her to hell.
Well,
So-
what if it was a different situation? What if she's like, I have nobody else, and this other person that's in this car behind us is the only soul that I can connect with, and this
Well, then
might be my
I'm
last
the
moment.
asshole because I'm fine with her dying alone.
Yeah.
So I pull around the ambulance and I notice a few things as I do. First off, the driver's got his leg up on the console.
I would like to point out that I think that this probably was not an actual ambulance driver.
He was wearing an EMT's jacket.
That doesn't mean anything.
Look, man, I wear a bear
fucking
costume,
Joe
that doesn't mean I'm
Exotic
fucking
walked
bear.
out in an EMT jacket after what's her face got her arm ripped off.
I love how he had enough time to go get that fucking bomber jacket and then like act
my
like he was a goddamn medic.
I may never
never gonna
financially recover from this.
Well, so the
Brandon,
driver's
we
got
did
his
that
leg up on the
time.
console. He's also got AirPods in. He's got fucking headphones in while he's driving a car on the highway.
What if, for whatever reason, the person who was in the back of the vehicle, the ambulance, wasn't actually a patient, but was the other person that's just his co-pilot, and that person just decided to fuck with you?
I like
a
to
good
do the
point.
third option here. Third
Which
option
is?
is it's just a cardboard cutout.
That would be
And
creepy.
Jeff was just so road tired that he just thought it was a real ambulance.
Dude, that would be
I will say
fucking
It's
this
like
was
fucking
the beginning of the
yard
drive.
dummy.
This was the beginning of the drive, so I wasn't that tired yet. Also, you guys are skipping over the best possibility. What if I finally went to Haley Joel Osment, and this is my first I See Dead People?
Damn. Life
Well,
is
then
really
ask-
fucking you over. You're
Well,
almost
then ask
dead
some of
anyway.
these ghosts if they got any fucking, funny, stories that we could put up on here or
Well,
something.
Yeah, come
God.
on. Use all
Holy
these
shit.
dead people to entertain us.
The other issue with this ambulance is I realized I passed it because it was going under the speed limit on the highway. And I really got to feel like if there's ever a car that should at least drive the speed limit, if not a bit faster, it's probably an ambulance transporting someone to a hospital.
If it was
Unless-
somebody that
Unless
couldn't be
they're
jostled around.
unless they're like a mental patient or something and it's not an emergency.
Mm,
But
you
also
never
at the
know.
same time, this also leads me to, once again, hey, I don't think this was a real ambulance.
Well,
What if this, hold on, because here's the thing. There are so many retired ambulances that end up getting bought and used for the dumbest fucking reasons ever.
Or auctioned off.
Or auctioned off. I legit think that this was, what are the weed laws up near Chicago? Or
weed is now legal in Illinois.
all right. So I would like to present this
It's
fourth
not a,
option. I would
trust me,
like to present,
it's not a pot ambulance.
but how do you know? Did you stop and ask them?
No, but I read the name on the side of it, and
Right,
there was
so
no
you don't
green
think
in
that
any of the lettering.
So
And
you don't
I
think that
did-
maybe they just acquired their first ambulance and are trying to get enough revenue to be able to fix the decals on the ambulance?
Guys, can we get an ambulance?
Sure.
I did think it
Why
was-
would we need
As
an
long
ambulance?
as we can have Jeff look out the back window, dead ass people in the eyes, and we drive under the speed limit.
It's providing compassionate care delivered reliability and efficiency. They emerged as a leading ambulance service in the Chicagoland area.
What's the name of this ambulance company?
That's my favorite part. It's called Elite Ambulance.
Oh, I know of Elite.
And I gotta figure that's just like if you call the biggest guy in your group Tiny.
Or if you name a group of, or if you name a company Supreme.
Right? All right. Well, okay. Well then. All right. Well, the ambulance story isn't going the best. So how about that? I got a different one. I've got.
I don't know. I'm like, I
No,
mean, I was
no.
enjoying us talking about how
This ain't
ridiculous
getting
the
cut,
whole scenario
motherfucker.
is.
Well, not only
Well,
that, it gave Mark the idea to wanting to buy an ambulance.
Yeah, and any dumb crackpot idea that we end up coming up with on the show, we have to keep it so people know where our insanity is coming from.
You know what? That'd be kind of funny. Think about it. Like if we really make it that big and we pick
You
up
want me to
like,
just go back through and listen to all the stupid shit I said.
You hold on.
No, but
Are you getting at like, man, guys, we need to make sure we get big and famous so we can just drive around in an ambulance like the fucking Ghostbusters?
no. Just think about it. Think about it. Well, that'd be kind of nice. But we pick up our guests from like the airport or wherever they're staying, like hotel or
cool.
something.
Only if
Until
we
we pick up a
strap them
person.
to a. Only if we actually strap them to a gurney.
Oh yeah,
no,
we can do
no.
that.
Let's
I
That's
like
the
the
only
idea
way
that
they can get in.
I like the idea we pick someone up with a bad heart and they're not prepared for us, and that gives them a heart attack. And then we have to drive them.
No.
Brandon, we need to get a hearse so that we can have two of us in the front, and they're like, all right, last seat's in the back, and they open it up, it's just a fucking coffin.
Yeah, because it hurts. But the joke's on them. This is our mobile studio, and that's where all our recording equipment is.
That would be amazing.
All right, so as
Actually,
you're laying down, you'll notice there's 360 surround sound. There's a microphone built in right above your face. I hope you didn't bring any notes because you're not going to be able to fucking read them in there.
We do our podcast by candlelight in the back of a hearse
while driving.
while driving.
I know you said candlelight, but I heard Kindle light, and I'm like, yeah, let's give him a fucking Kindle.
Oh my god! You know what? That
Oh,
you
Mr.
bringing
But
that up.
with the background light to the lowest setting.
My poor.
Like
So
it's like the Game Boy light that you used to plug into your fucking Game Boy control.
Yeah.
okay, Mark.
That never made
I'm
a
sorry,
difference.
I
We
cut you off.
actually just give them a Game Boy that's rigged up to have info on there, and they have to use that dumb fucking little light.
Oh my god. Well, since you brought up the whole Kindle and candle, that just reminds me of my dad. Back when St. David's would do like this raffle or whatever, you would like they would give you a ticket. You like first place would get like this. The second place
I
would get
feel like I
gift
know
card.
where this is. Knowing your dad, I feel like I know where this is going.
So what happened was my dad got a winning ticket, and they're like, "Oh, hey, what's the prize? Oh, it's a Kindle." And he was like, "Oh, I have a lot of those at home." So he threw away the ticket, and then people were like, "Man, you must be rich or whatever." And so my dad was going through the
like
whole
the
day.
idea
They're-
that all these people are thinking your dad just
Oh.
sitting on a pile of Kindles.
Yes, and he thought that they were candles, and then they were like, "No, not candles.
Oh
it's a
my God.
Kindle, like the Kindle light that you can read." He was like,
That's
"I just
awesome.
threw away
I
the
kn-
ticket," and I was
I
like,
knew this is exactly where this is going.
"My poor dad is so behind on technology. Well, he's caught up on it now, but he was
No,
so
because
I
here's
would
the
hope
thing.
technology."
No, because here's the thing, Key. I know this is, this is something funny that your dad did, but I know because I know your dad, and I also know you pretty well. This is just a glimpse of you when you're old and out of touch. You're just going to throw away.
Yeah,
you know
but
what?
Oh.
I will.
because it'll be like he throws out like a hologram or some shit.
You know what? I will take that with pride. Honestly, I love my dad. I like how wholesome.
Yeah,
and, like,
so when
how
you throw
goofy he is when
something
it comes
out,
to
when you
that.
throw something out because you misunderstood what it was about, you can, if we're ribbing you and giving you a hard time, you can't get mad at us because we're just making you feel closer to your dad.
That is true.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
I like that. That also means that we're going to be doing this podcast that long.
Yeah,
we're
I'd
gonna-
like to
fuck
think
yeah,
we
we
will
are.
be.
I mean, as long as I don't, as
I'm
me and
just
Brandon don't
saying-
start another business and then one of us turns sour on it.
Well,
I'm just
I
saying,
mean,
I like
but
the
with the
confidence.
track record that things are going, that means I get to turn sour on you for the next one.
True. All right, well, I've got another one then. So how about this? I think you guys will like this one.
I just feel like Jeff is like the DJ Khaled of this
Dude,
group
I'm
right now.
glad that somebody else is
Okay.
DJing for once.
He's
Well,
like
yeah.
another
So-
one and another one.
So how about this one, guys?
He's
I
just
got-
throwing
Khaled.
ambulances at us.
DJ
So-
Khaled.
I had this. So I had this friend in college that we'll call him Bobby. Mostly
Boucher.
mostly no, but just Bobby. Mostly
Ah.
because his name's Bobby.
Okay.
And he knows what he's done. And if he hears this, I want him to know.
All right.
So for college, we went to this state school in Illinois, and it wasn't the best school. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best.
Here's my question real quick before you can.
Yes.
It's moderate.
Was it Illinois State or was it like some other
I'm not
state?
saying what school I went to. When I was in high school, I kind of had a mindset that if you couldn't get your homework done in school, then it wasn't worth doing. And I still got with that mindset, I still got into this college.
Okay.
Wow.
Like,
Nice.
At one point while attending this college, I didn't go to class for a year.
Holy shit.
For a whole year, for 2 full semesters, I got a 0.0 grade point average, and they didn't kick me out. They didn't even put me on academic probation for that. So
Wait, how?
I had a good enough GPA before that.
Wait, what was your GPA before that? Because I mean, you had
I don't remember.
0. Jeez, they would have that's. I mean,
My
by
mommy
the next
would've said
semester, you would have been on academic probation at least. But
I never went on academic probation. Never.
But a whole
Just
full year.
imagine I've just imagined the
Uh-huh.
dean of your school sitting you down like from Animal House and just telling you
Right.
0.0.
Oh, I love that scene so much.
Well, so
Zero
basically, the point I'm trying to make is
0.
not the Ivy League. So this is the college that myself and my friend Bobby went to. And Bobby got kicked out of this college because he was dumb. Bobby
on.
did. Yep.
You leave
on.
Bobby alone.
Yeah. Go ahead.
dude, okay. Did you sit down in the dean's office one day and he's like, Jeff, you had a 0.0 GPA this year. And I want you to know you managed to bring the school-wide average up 7 points. But your friend's dumb as fuck, so we're getting rid of him.
That year was like 3 years into college for me, so I had years building up before that of good GPAs. But still, not exactly a good thing.
Friend Bobby wasn't actually enrolled to the school and he got found out.
Bobby had much better. So, like I said, Bobby got kicked. Bobby was so bad
The idea
at
that he
school.
didn't get kicked out for his grades or being stupid. They just kicked him out. They're like, you don't even go here.
No.
He's just like, oh yeah, you're right. I don't.
Well,
He's just fucking our version
kind of like
of Harry
Van Wilder,
Potter.
just going to random classes, seeing what he likes, staying. So even despite all this, Bobby did get kicked out of school because Bobby was doing that bad at school. The thing was, Bobby didn't go back home. Instead, he came back to the town we went to college in, and he went to community college, in which is obviously a party town, 2 hours from where he lived.
Oh.
So Bobby gets kicked out of college for doing such a bad job, and then comes back.
Okay.
Where's the other shoe?
Well, after a semester at that community college, Bobby basically got kicked out of the community college, which until this point in my life, I didn't think was possible. Bobby was so bad at the community college that after a semester, they sent him a letter saying something to the effect of, so we noticed you're not good at school. We don't think we're the right fit for you. Maybe you should search other options.
Oh.
They just straight up are like, it's not you, it's me. Just like, but
No,
we're still breaking it off.
They were straight up, it's not me, it's you and that guy.
They basically
Bobby,
were like,
we're a fucking phenomenal school. You get the fuck out of here.
They were basically like, hey, since we're a community college, we actually aren't allowed to kick you out, but we're trying to kick you out.
Wow.
Like,
so
have you considered alternative education programs, maybe?
Have you heard of this new thing called OnlyFans? You can really make a living for you on there.
Have you considered prison?
Have you considered pretending you're brain dead for the rest of your life? You don't have to pretend too hard. You're pretty close. And
have you ever considered trying to make meth, but then just starting to just do it yourself? Because
Bobby, there's a bridge about 5 miles north of here, good 800 feet above the water. Have you ever considered taking up diving?
Well, so Bobby took all that into account and went back to the community college another semester.
You know what, son? There's a really strong industrial fan in the other room. I'm just going to lend you my belt, and whatever happens, happens.
Well, I think at this point we need to say whoever's paying for Bobby's education is clearly also dumb.
Oh, yeah. Wait, so no
being lied to.
No scholarship or any... Wait.
No.
Shit.
Bobby is flat out getting helped by family.
Oh, shit.
I was going to say you got to admire his perseverance, but after hearing his parents paid for it, that went bye-bye.
Oh,
you want to hear about some other bad habits Bobby had?
Sure.
Bobby had a really bad habit of getting too drunk and too high and then peeing in places that aren't bathrooms.
Let's hear it.
Bobby once peed in his own laundry hamper.
Oh, my God. I think I've heard a few friends do that before.
Bobby once peed on his own computer chair and then tried to flush it.
I can imagine him just like peeing it and then like he presses the little lever and then it raises up. He's like, fuck. Did it flush?
In a nutsack.
Bobby once peed in someone else's bed.
Oh, that's...
Bobby once got fired from a job because... So one day he didn't feel like going in, so he just didn't. And then he didn't understand why they fired him. There was another
I would
job.
like to find out.
This
I would like
guy's-
to find out that Bobby is actually a split personality of Jeff, and this is how Jeff talks about.
I feel like Bobby was
No.
probably in like I feel like he was in like Psych 101 and the guy was like,
this
we're
is
gonna go
actually
over
Jeff's version of Fight Club.
he's like, we're gonna go over the mandula oblongata. Uh-oh.
Jeff, you've been talking about Bobby a lot lately. Are you sure you knew him for only a year?
Jeff doesn't need to explain how Jeff and Bobby met. Now, Bobby also once applied for a job but didn't get it because in the interview process, they asked him what animal he would like to be, and he said a dog, which is actually a good answer because dogs are loyal and they're man's best friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
He followed up by saying, because they're lazy and don't really do much. In his job interview.
Wow.
So eventually, Bobby's doing so not good at school that whoever's bankrolling his college education just stopped. So finally, Bobby goes back to the Chicagoland area, right? And over this summer, Bobby decides to have a party. Now, at this point in time, Bobby's living with his grandparents because him and his mom don't get along for whatever reason that I don't know. But Bobby's grandparents are out of town for one weekend, so Bobby decides to invite all of us over to his grandparents' house for a party. And the all of us I'm talking about is like a bunch of between 19 and 22-year-old guys, and we're not exactly known for being smart. We're mostly known for doing what most college-age 19 to 22-year-olds do, which is to say we would drink too much and make bad decisions.
Fuck shit up, you know.
Fuck each
So-
other.
Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but yeah, go ahead.
So we go to Bobby's grandparents' house, which is still just a ridiculous thing to say. And we just start drinking like everything is on fire, and we have no way to put it out. We started the night off with the Thunderstruck drinking
That's an
game,
amazing analogy.
Oh, I fucking love the Thunderstruck.
but we played it 4 times in a row.
Oh, fuck. Wait. How many people were playing?
There were like 8 of us, maybe 9.
Oh,
I
that is
stopped
not
after
enough
2
people.
games.
That is
That's
not
a
enough
solid
people for
amount of
some
people
fun.
to play.
Oh yeah.
That's a perfect number. Once you get past, once you get up into like the 8 people playing, you're like in that sweet spot. It only gets better if there's more people.
Oh yeah.
Because then it becomes a Russian roulette game of who's going to get fucked.
So one of us, me, stole Bobby's high school bowling team photo from the basement, which was eventually put up in the common bathroom of our frat house.
Wait. So this guy pulled a fucking that bit from John Mulaney?
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Except this was not
It's the
something
only
could
thing that you
replace.
can't replace.
It was just a random picture of Bobby holding a bowling ball, smiling at a camera. And it was just so dumb that I took it so that everyone who ended up taking a leak in our fraternity house had to look at this picture. Guys, like, we were so bad, like, to the point where, like, even when we were being respectful, we were still, like, spilling booze everywhere and taking doors off their hinges to make beer pong tables. Like,
That's just resourceful.
Fuck?
Jeez.
oh, no, it's
You
a
guys have
simple
never
thing.
done
You just
that before?
pop the hinges out, you just lay the table across the door across 2 chairs, and that's your table. And then you just put it back on again.
Holy shit.
So, like, just, like a typical party,
Yeah.
So eventually I'm outside having a cigarette with a couple of our friends. And Bobby comes
Bobby's
outside.
dementia-riddled aunt was sitting by the fire, and you fucked with her.
Nope. But Bobby does come outside, and it's like
Gee,
midnight.
Mark, that sounds very
1 in the morning.
similar.
So Bobby comes out at like midnight or 1 in the morning, and like I said, I'm just hanging out back having a smoke. And I see him. I just go, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" And Bobby looks me down the eye and goes, "Oh, I just need to call my mom." To which I said, "What?" And Bobby said, "Oh, I just need to call my mom."
Why?
To which I responded, "Oh, don't do that." So we're outside, and these other two guys and me we're all sitting there. We're telling Bobby, don't call his mom. Like, why do you even need to call her? It's like 1 a.m. Is everything okay? And at this point, Bobby says, oh, yeah, everything's fine. I just promised I would call my mom before I go to bed. I start my new job tomorrow, and she wants to make sure I get enough sleep. You guys remember when I told you Bobby's dumb?
Hold on.
Dude, I can imagine him.
Look at this realistically, though.
Yeah,
there are plenty of jobs that don't start till later in the day.
Mine,
this
for
one-
example.
Yeah, the gift shop.
This was like UPS, dude. He started pretty early.
I'm trying to imagine him being, like him showing up, the guy like smelling the booze, just saying like, "Are you drunk?" And then Bobby just replying, "Not drunk enough."
I would have just imagined that exact same thing, except instead of saying that, Bobby just falls over.
Like that scene from Tommy Boy where he just falls on the table.
I love that fucking scene so much.
All right, so
Okay.
I'll try and get through the Bobby story as quickly as I can here.
All right.
Oh,
So-
there's still more Bobby? Holy shit.
Dude, it gets so good.
I feel
You're
like
gonna be
this
very
is,
happy about this,
I
guys.
feel like this is too much Bobby.
No.
I love
Guys,
It's not
you're
enough,
gonna love
Bobby.
this. So,
I feel like I would
Bob-
enjoy this better if we knew Bobby.
I don't fucking
so,
care.
Nah, it's funny.
Okay.
So Bobby
Brandon, if
tells
it
us-
helps,
yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna imagine this person being the Bizarro World version of your buddy who showed up at the wedding that was super funny.
Oh, Dave Dahl.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, all right. So Bobby goes, I gotta call my mom because I have work tomorrow. And we're all like, that's not a good idea. And anyway, I'm sitting there, I'm like, Bobby, for the love of God, do not call your mom. He goes, dude, I have to or she'll freak out. And I'm telling him, like, dude, just call her tomorrow. Tell her you fell asleep, you forgot about it. But no matter what you do not call your mom. You're pissed drunk. Most of the people are here drunk, and we're not exactly quiet. But Bobby goes, no, trust me. I know what I'm doing. I got this. And he walks away.
Oh no.
And about
Oh
2
no,
minutes
that's
later-
never good.
And about 2 minutes later, Bobby comes back and he says, yeah, everyone has to go. My mom's on the way, and she's going to kick everyone out.
Oh,
Yep, he ruined a nice night.
I would have been pissed.
Bobby, that pretty much everyone at this party is drunk. There's only 2 sober people left, and ironically, I'm one of them, and the other's my friend Sam. And we don't have enough space in our cars to get everyone home safely. Well, so Bobby's mom shows up, freaks out, and starts kicking us all out. And while everyone's getting their stuff together to leave, she's fucking berating us. She keeps telling us we're terrible kids. At one point, she says, your parents should be ashamed of yourselves. So at this point, me and my buddy Sam, we get pissed. And we're both older. I'm like 24 at the time. Sam's older than I am. And we tell her, so we get pissed and we tell her that she's forcing a bunch of drunk kids to try and drive home and that she should be ashamed. And Sam calls her a cunt to her face. So she disagreed with us. And luckily, Sam and I are able to force people into our cars. There's nowhere near enough seatbelts, but we're able to get everyone home, and we get everyone home safely, right? So later, after all this is over, we hear from Bobby, and Bobby tells us about the rest of his night. So, I mean, he's at his grandparents' house, right? And his mom just busted up this party. Well, after everyone left, Bobby's mom left him alone.
Mm-hmm.
She leaves him trusting him to go to sleep. And, well, Bobby didn't go to sleep. Bobby decided he needed some more cigarettes, so he walked about 5 blocks away to get to 7-Eleven to get a pack of cigarettes. So Bobby buys some, and that should be it, right? Buys the cigarettes, go home, go to sleep, starts a new job in the morning, right?
Should be, but I sense that it's not the end.
So as Bobby's leaving 7-Eleven, and a homeless man asks him for a cigarette.
Oh.
Bobby says sure, gives the guy a cigarette, and he goes, hey, man, hey, yeah, how you doing? And the homeless man goes, hey, I'm all right, man. Thanks. How's your night going? Bobby goes, man, dude, it sucks. I was having this great party over at my place, and my mom came over, and she busted it up, and she kicked all my friends out. So now I just got like a ton of beer sitting back at my place and no one to hang out with.
Oh no.
To which the homeless man says, "Oh, come on, friend. I can hang out and drink with you." And Bobby replies, "Okay."
Okay.
So, so they go back
Oh,
to
Bobby.
grandparents' house and they start hanging out and drinking.
This is a way worse scenario.
We were kicked out between
Very
12:30 and 2 in the morning. Bobby's at his grandparents' house drinking, and at some point he realizes I'm the whole situation. And he looks at this guy and he goes, "Hey, so it's kind of super late." And this guy goes, "Oh, it's all good, friend. We're having fun." And Bobby,
Oh no.
to which Bobby says, "Well, you know, I kind of got work in the morning." And the guy, and this homeless man goes, "Oh, I got you, friend. You go bed. I got this, friend. You're good, friend." And Bobby says, "I actually kind of think it's time for you to go." And the homeless man says, "No, that's okay, friend. I'm good, friend." And randomly out of the blue, at this point, surprise, surprise, Bobby's mom calls.
Oh
Bobby
shit.
answers the phone in front of this homeless guy, and his mom's like, "Hey, you know, I just want to make sure you're going to sleep, you're getting rest and everything, blah blah blah, and that you're going to be ready for work because work's in a couple hours at this point."
Oh no, Mom. Sorry. I've got this homeless guy here now. He's my friend, and we're just kind of hanging out.
I met him at the 7-Eleven when I was buying a pack of smokes and told him to come over and drink the rest of the booze with me.
Well, homeless friend isn't exactly quiet in the background.
Oh
And Bobby's
no.
mom goes, "Bobby, are your friends over there?" And he goes,
One
"Someone's
of
over
them.
here." And she goes, "What?" And he goes, "Someone's here." And she goes, "Bobby, are you okay?" And Bobby goes, um. His mom goes, "Bobby, you need me to call the police?" And Bobby goes, and at this point, the homeless at this point, the homeless guy's looking at Bobby, shaking his head back and forth. He's like, "Don't fucking do it, man. Don't. We're friends. Don't fucking do it. We're friends, buddy. We're fucking friends, man. Don't fucking do this." And Bobby goes, "Yeah, can you call him?" And the homeless man doesn't like this.
Oh shit.
Bobby.
If this is a movie, guys, the next scene is the police barging in the front door of Bobby's grandparents' house.
I just imagine this scene looking like the end of Christmas
Vacation.
Vacation.
Yep.
Their guns are
Thanks,
drawn.
Mark.
Their guns are drawn, and they see a homeless guy choking out a 19-year-old kid.
Oh my lord.
Shaking it back and forth, going, "What the fuck? We were fucking friends. What the fuck, friend? What the?" And the cops burst in. They're like, "Put him down. Put him fucking down right now. We'll fucking kill you. Put him down." Guy drops Bobby, puts his hands up, turns towards the police, but evidently, like, his body turns towards the police, but his head's still pointing at Bobby. Eyes wide open, crazy eyes. And he just goes, "We were fucking friends."
Dude, sounds like Bobby's the cunt in this situation.
Bobby's a dick.
This is when you move.
Whole
This is when you
story.
move and you tell your grandparents that they also have to move.
No,
That's not
because
the end of the
yeah,
story.
the police. Well, no, I'm just telling you what happened. So Bobby's telling us a story, and like obviously the police bust in with this guy choking Bobby out. So we're sitting there, we're like, "Holy shit, dude! Thank God you're okay." Like, fuck, how many years is this guy gonna get? And Bobby says, "I don't know." We said, "What?" Bobby goes, "I don't know how many years he's gonna get." And we're like, "Well, when they sentenced him, how many years did they give him?" And Bobby goes, "Oh, I didn't go to the court date." And we're like, "Wait, what?" And Bobby goes, "Well, yeah, I didn't want to press charges against him."
Oh.
And we said, "What?" And he goes, "Well, guys, if I press charges against this guy, he knows where I live." At which point we had to point out, "Bobby, he still knows where you live, but now he's not in jail." So I lied about a little thing earlier. there was a reason I told this story. Because years
Shit
after
on
all
his
of
front
this,
porch.
because years after all of this, after Bobby still never went to college, Bobby got a job driving an ambulance.
Yay! Wait,
Bobby
driving a
was an
what?
ambulance. Bobby
This is
got a
still the
job
saddest
driving an
story
ambulance.
ever.
Oh no, 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 no.
Bobby was an ambulance driver in the city of
Nope.
Chicago
Oh,
until he left.
I'm gonna edit this so that it sounds like Bobby is the ambulance driver from the Psycho Killer.
Well, he couldn't have been. Bobby lost his job as an ambulance driver
Fuck.
because one night, not in the ambulance, one night
no.
Bobby got drunk at a bar, drove home, and sideswiped an entire street worth of cars.
Fuck.
Jeez, Bobby.
That's the end of the story.
I like Bobby. I
Bobby,
really like Bobby.
wherever
Bobby's
you are,
a
whoever you are.
fucking- Bobby is a fucking menace.
Yeah.
Fucking legend, you mean?
So that's just one of my college stories.
Honestly, he did deserve being kind of like, well, I mean, I hate the fact that his mom was
out?
like, no. I hate the fact that his mom was like berating all of you. It's like, he's the one who threw the fucking party knowing that he has to work
Seriously.
in the morning. And he didn't tell any of us.
Oh yeah, and the other part about that is, so like I said, Sam and I were older, and we were like, all right, listen, most of these kids, like, they all drove here. They were all planning on crashing. Like, Sam and I are older. We'll make sure that literally everything stops. And honestly, we were planning on like, all right, no, party shut down. Everyone goes to bed. And she was still
Yeah.
like, no, we all have to fucking get out of here. And we're like, you do understand that, like, out of the 30, 35 people here, 2 can legally drive? And she says, oh, I don't
Yeah,
fucking care.
but
That's not my problem. And it's like,
At the same time, though, I understand where this woman is coming from the fact that her son, she ended up doing a shitty job raising somebody, and then like her parents' house is being just like trashed from like 30 people. And so I wouldn't do this because I would make sure that these people were taken care of, but at the same
if I were
time,
her,
like
I would have stayed and made sure everyone stopped drinking and goes to bed. But I wouldn't have forced kids to go drive drunk.
right, but at the same time, like she's who knows how many times this woman has dealt with this.
That is true.
Yeah, that is true.
And
Yeah.
so
Look,
that's
you
where
make
like
a
my
very valid point.
my sympathy side is kicking in a little bit more than it typically would in this situation, especially knowing it involves drunk kid like partiers and stuff. At the same time, I'm just like, I would be pretty fucking done with this too.
Honestly, I would have been like,
look, here's the thing. This at this point, a legal adult, because he's 19, so by legal standards, he's an adult. He is having to call his mom before he goes to bed so she knows that he's getting enough sleep.
Right?
There's a reason why that exists. And from everything else that we've heard from Bobby, about Bobby, I am on this woman's side.
I
still
agree.
saying that. I'm
Now,
still
I
saying
will say
that Bobby's
this.
a fucking legend, man.
I will say part of her freaking out was the house and how it looked and everything. But I will say one thing she didn't know about us because, well, obviously, why would she know this about us? But we would, anytime we had a party,
you just gave the answer. Like you just gave the answer to your own little.
Oh, no. I'm just saying a part that she obviously wouldn't have a way of knowing. We actually were pretty good with post parties. No matter, we would clean like a motherfucker after any party we ever had. No matter whose house, no matter what, we would clean the place top to bottom.
nice.
Well, I mean, dude, if you're going to someone's place and you're trashing it and, you know, you're like, if they're cool enough to let you go to their place and have fun, you know, don't be a dick. Leave it looking nice.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was so Bobby.
You know, I have a sort of similar. All right, I've got a drunk party story.
Let's hear it.
That took place at my parents' house in Friendswood.
Okay.
I was in town. I had moved to Austin already at this point. I was back in town visiting and hanging out with friends. And I invited a handful of people over so we could get hammered and watch Godzilla movies.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
One of my friends, we got plastered, and most people were like falling asleep at this point.
Okay.
And I was watching, when I get really drunk, I love watching like pimple popping videos.
Oh, Dr. Pimple Popper.
Dr. Pimple Popper all the
Hey,
way.
hey, hey, okay, it's disgusting, but then at the same time, it's very
It's
like
so
satisfying.
therapeutic. It is so
Yes.
therapeutic. I feel better after watching them.
Same.
Anyways, so my friend, Mark, you know this person, Duncan, comes in and is like, "Hey man, what are you watching?" And he sees what I'm watching and immediately is like, "I'm gonna go throw up." And then all of a sudden, in the bathroom, which is where right next to where I was, I just start hearing just like fumbling, and like all of a sudden I hear, "Bleh," and then I hear slam, and everything like starts falling. Like sounds like things were falling off the walls.
What
And I'm
the
like,
fuck?
the fuck happened? And I run in there. Duncan's head is between the toilet and the wall. He was throwing up so hard he slipped on the mat that was by the toilet and ripped the toilet paper roll holder off of the wall. And everything around. My mom's an interior decorator, so she's got all these little like shelves and stuff. He was grabbing onto everything like a fucking cat trying to stop himself from falling. He knocked the toilet out of alignment.
What?
Dude, I just imagine, like, you ever have a cat or a dog and like they're in the back of like a van or something and it just slides all over the fucking place. That's
Oh,
how
I
imagine.
love that.
Fucking love it.
And
So
so,
for
and the
instance-
whole reason this happened is because Duncan decided to challenge our other friend Ryan, because Duncan's sitting there, we're all making our drinks and stuff, and and Duncan goes, well, you guys know, I've never had a hangover before, you know. It's just my Irish blood. I don't get hangovers. And our buddy Ryan just turns and like snaps his fingers and is like, challenge accepted. And get
Uh-oh.
Duncan
Duncan's-
fucking
He
hammered.
baited him into it.
He did. I don't blame Ryan at all. I'm like, Duncan, you asked for this. Like, this is all your
Yeah.
fault. So he had work the very next day. And he had the opening shift at Starbucks.
That's like 4 a.m.
He
Yep.
was sent home early because he kept throwing up after he got to work.
There.
Like, he just every 30 minutes is going and puking his guts out.
Oh.
And so here's the thing. My parents were out of town. And so I had told them I was coming home to house sit for them and to watch the dog. Jasmine lived right up the road from my parents' house. She was still living with her folks at this time.
Okay.
So Jasmine comes over in the morning because we were going to do breakfast. And she sees everybody just fucking hammered, passed out, hungover. And she's like, "Oh, well, we gotta clean this place up. We have to clean this place up." And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. We totally need to. The bathroom is in disarray because Duncan ruined it. So I've got to fix things." So I'm like fixing things, realigning the toilet, making sure the plumbing isn't like fucked up. And Jasmine comes into the restroom and is like, "Brandon, hand me that rug." I'm like, "What? Why am I handing you this rug?" She goes, "Duncan was throwing up in here last night. That rug probably needs to be washed. And you don't want if there's vomit on there, you don't want your mom finding it or smelling it." I'm like, "Wow, that actually makes a lot of sense, babe. That's perfect." Here's what I did not know Jasmine was doing. Jasmine did not tell me she was doing this. She did not know which restrooms that people had thrown up in. So she went around. My parents' house is a pretty big house. Well, they don't live in this house anymore. It was a pretty big house. She went around to every single restroom and grabbed every single carpet in the restrooms, threw them in to be washed, and then put all the rugs in different bathrooms. So
Hey, that's better than what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say, and that broke the washing machine because it was too heavy of a fucking load.
no. That would have been great. I would have loved that. So everything's pristine. Everything is perfect. There's nothing out of place at all. There is nothing to give away that anything got out of hand or was a little wild. My mom comes home. Within 30 minutes of being home, she comes upstairs to my room and she goes, "So what happened while we were gone?" What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What happened while y'all were gone? She goes, "Like
Just,
what happened?
Bible study
Just what happened? Did you have some people come over?" I'm like, "Oh yeah. I had some people come over. Ryan and Duncan and a couple other people came over, and we were just watching Godzilla movies." And she goes, "Oh, is that all y'all were doing?"
Oh, fucking CSI up in this bitch.
Man, your mom was like a drill sergeant. Like literally, like they inspect things like
right.
how dirty and
I'm
clean.
like, well, I mean, we're adults, Mom. I mean, I was 21 at this point. I'm like, well, I mean, everybody
Next question.
here was of drinking, is of age. There's no one underage there. I was like, yeah, we had some drinks. And she goes, "How many drinks?" And my response to her was, "Well, some more than others."
That's a good
And
response.
That's an awesome answer.
dead ass looks me in the eyes and she goes, "I know something happened. And do you know how I know something happened? Your sister's bathroom rug is in my bathroom. And her rug is in the downstairs bathroom. All the rugs were in different places, and my mom, because she's an interior decorator, knew immediately. So she went full CSI. Well, this isn't supposed to be here. What about the other bathrooms? This isn't supposed to be here either. What
I feel
happened?
I feel like she came in, like she walked into the house, stopped, and like couple of snips here and there, and was like, something's wrong here.
And so
Went
then
to
the funny thing is 2 years go by. Jasmine and I are getting married. Well, I have my groomsmen over. I have my groomsmen over for a quick little get together, little party kind of thing where we're all hanging out.
Yeah.
My mom corners Duncan
Oh.
and Ryan, and they're like, "What happened in my house 2 years ago?"
She waited 2 years.
He waited 2 years.
How did she remember that?
My
Jeez.
mom does not forget.
Wait, what did they tell her?
The truth.
Really?
At this point, because they looked at me and they're like, "Brian," they looked at me because I was right there because I was with them. And Duncan looked at me in a panic and I'm like, "Just tell her the truth. It was 2 years ago. Who cares?" And just,
If I was Duncan, I would have looked at you and be like, apparently she does.
But then Duncan goes a little extra and he goes, "I ruined your downstairs bathroom. I ended up throwing the whole toilet off alignment. I ripped things off the wall." I was like, "Hold on. I didn't mean for you to be that honest."
Duncan, we've got different levels of truth, man.
Wait, did your mom look at you or something? Like,
Oh no. My mom straight up gave Duncan a hug and she goes, and you learned your lesson and you haven't done it since. And then she looks over at me while she is consoling Duncan, giving him a consoling hug over his shoulder, gives me the meanest fuck you look my mom has ever given me.
Oh God.
What I'm getting from all of this is each of us can ruin one of your parents' bathrooms once as long as we apologize for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you apologize, give my mom a nice bouquet of flowers or some chocolate, she'll forgive you.
Okay.
No.
What if I give her a bouquet of chocolate flowers?
Mark, you can't do anything to make them like you.
Oh, poor Mark, dude.
No.
Well, all right. I will preface this. So I was talking about the podcast in November when I went and saw them, or the beginning of December, because they were asking about it because they know about it, and I was like, "Oh, y'all haven't listened, have you?" And they're like, "No, but we want to know that it's going well." I'm like, "Oh, perfect." And they're like, "Yeah, Mark's on there with you," and they're like, "How's he doing? Has he finally grown up?" And I'm like, "No." Yeah,
And they asked that question, and that's when
asshole.
Brandon knew they definitely didn't listen to the podcast.
but it was one. But at the same time, they legit are just like they realize, because we've talked about it. They're like, we know that Mark's a sweetheart, and we know that he's a loyal and good friend to you. I'm like,
Yeah, he is.
We just hate him.
yeah, we just don't bring him over.
Asshole.
Hey, do you not know the story that started this whole thing with my parents not liking Mark? And
No,
also,
I never knew about this story.
So
oh,
okay, well
Jesus Christ.
this is a story we have to do for a Valentine's Day episode. This can't be today.
Okay, yeah, I would rather wait. You should make
You're
a
the
note
one
on that,
who brought this up. All right.
No, I only brought it up because he was confused by your statement that your parents hate me.
Yeah,
don't
I was
hate
very
you.
confused by that, though.
Yeah, they don't hate you.
I know
It's
they
more of a
It's like the weird uncle that nobody really wants at the family reunion. Nobody.
See,
can-
like, I
no,
like
believe
Mark's.
me, my family knows about uncles that we're just kind of ashamed of.
See, like, I like Mark so much that when I have kids and it comes to that point where I'm going to have to teach them about the birds and the bees, I'm like, I'm going to send you to Uncle Mark. He'll help you out with that.
That's the cruelest thing that you could ever do to your children.
So,
What
Key,
kind
why
of
did
fucking
you
asshole do you take me for?
I'm gonna call
What?
I'm gonna call Child Protective Services if that's what you're doing.
Guys, I'm great with kids.
I'm not saying that you're not great with kids. I just don't want like Mark. I love you, but God forbid, even if I have children, I am not sending them to you to get the birds and the bees talk.
Listen, little Brandon Jr., what you gonna do?
Oh
He's
God.
gonna crawl down between them there creamy hamstrings.
Oh God.
God.
I'm
Kiss
upset
away
for
all
my
the way up.
non-existent. I'm upset for my non-existent child, Brandon Jr. right now.
Do you feel a disturbance in your balls, Brandon?
Give the other
that
thigh a
is
little
unsettling.
the sire of your loins?
Did I ever tell you about the time that I made your grandparents hate me?
Did I ever tell you about the time that I fucked your dad?
Whoa.
Has your dad ever told you about Uncle Charlie?
Brandon
ever-
Jr., are you aware of how big your dad's cock is?
Oh God.
It's so big that we make a
no,
annual
I-
episode about it on the podcast.
Little Brandon
gotta
Jr.,
hear it.
I need you to do an episode called Brandon's Massive Thing. And then just play it on loop for him. It's like fucking Clockwork Orange. He just can't like stop listening.
I just imagine my poor child just screaming it's like, I'll be good. I'm cured. I swear.
It's a sin.
As he's just being forced to listen to that over
Oh
and
yeah,
over
you're also
again.
gonna play Beethoven in the background as well.
I mean, yeah, if we're going full Stanley Kubrick, we might as well go all the way.
No, I'll just play instrumental versions of Kanye songs.
You know what? I would
Oh,
love
you
for some. You know what? Since there's four
Well,
of
that's
us,
fine because if you do the instrumental versions, you're just playing the originals because Kanye just rips off everything.
Wait, real
That
quick.
is-
On the topic of Kanye, can we
Okay.
briefly talk about the fact that Kanye has has allegations that he's having an affair with fucking Jeffree Star?
Jeffree Star.
Okay, so I'm actually all right, guys. Because
No,
the
no, no.
internet because the internet memifies everything before you can actually hear like
the true story.
I'm using air quotation marks of news. So I saw the memes, have no idea outside of the memes what this is talking about. So Mark, please
I'm actually in the same boat.
educate us.
I know what's
going.
going on pretty much, so you don't have to. Well, go
All
ahead.
right, so Mark and Key double team Jeff and I and tell us what's happening with
All
this.
right.
I'm not the happiest with that phrasing, but okay.
So, I mean, from what I've seen, it's just like Jeffree Star or somebody said that Kanye and Jeffree Star are having an affair.
So
that
the
got me-
one, who
him and
stated
Kid
that,
are
Mark.
being
Yeah.
divorced,
So the
right?
one, well, we don't know that for sure, but the person who brought that out that that Mark is mentioning is the same girl who started that stupid fucking trend about licking the toilet seat on an airplane.
Are you
I don't
shitting
think
me?
it's
Yes, it was her, dude.
So she's a master level meme lord then.
God
Yes.
damn. Is she single?
What?
Can we interview her?
Can we get her? Key, that's your new job. Find her. Get her on the show.
Fuck, what's her name?
I don't fucking know.
Hold on, let me
But-
look it up.
But here's
I'll search her up. You tell him, all right?
yeah. So here's where it get what I find the funniest is Kanye West in the span of a year has, lost the election, lost his, he's
Forgot
lost
about
his
That's
wife.
what we're doing. That's what we're bringing up in the you know what? That's fine. What the fuck ever. I don't care. It's Kanye.
He might be losing his wife. He was recently outed as with an affair. Like he's well on his way to becoming a real life supervillain.
You
And
know
I'm-
what? I legit in all the shitty things that happened to Kanye, and because I also acknowledge that despite all of his successes, he has had a very a pretty tough life, especially a personal mental health journey
Yeah.
life. Out of all the things that I would wish upon Kanye, I wouldn't wish losing Kim over it because for whatever reason, that woman, I'm almost willing to give her sainthood over. No, I know, controversial statement, but at the same time, I mean, come on. What have saints ever really done for the masses? I mean, it's really a fake title anyways. So,
You actually have to perform verified miracles before you're able to do so. And like, including you have
no,
some
because I'm sorry, but as a human being, you can't fulfill miracles.
which is
because
why
miracles are purely like holy divine kind of thing. Like
That's why
we're slapping as humans, we slap the title miracle on things because our brains just can't comprehend
I
So,
found the
someone
girl.
doing something nice for another
like-
person for selfless reasons.
like one of the last people to become canonized was because like they appeared to people and then healed them.
Yeah, see, I think
that's
that's all. I think that's all bullshit.
This same person, things like their blood never dried. Like they have a vial of their blood and it never dried, but it doesn't have an anticoagulant agent in there or anything. Things
Once
like
again,
that. There's like,
just right. It's all just bullshit.
well, to you, but not to everyone.
Yeah.
Sure, not to everybody, but as historically shown, the masses are idiots.
Truth. But
We're getting a bit off topic here.
Yeah.
No, I'm all about this because I'm still sticking with my if people can just be christened saints for dumb reasons that people don't understand. I don't understand what Kim Kardashian sees in
once
Kanye, so
again-
I think that she should be a saint.
guys,
Well, once again, the things that you're saying, like, so even if it's just people like imagining it, it's healing someone's like blindness.
So it's
It's
Ava
not
Louise.
just-
I want this Ava Louise person on here
Yep.
right now.
okay, I'll
Especially
find
she
her on
wears
TikTok.
that outfit.
Bro, like so the reason why she licked the toilet seat was to show how
Stupid she is.
sanitized the toilet seats are.
I like it. I'm all about this level of
I like-
chaos.
Wait,
I like
wait.
that she licked
Musical
toilet seats just to lick
artist?
toilet.
Yeah, she's a musical artist as well.
I love it. Send me her Spotify right now. I'm gonna give her some extra hits.
Holy shit.
Hold on, let me
What the fuck is going on with her lips? On her face.
Which one?
She's constantly
That-
pursing. She's duck facing constantly.
Dude,
I'm
that's
fine
not
with it.
just her
If
face.
that's
That is
the-
like, she's allergic to strawberries and ate all of them.
Oh man, my bad. I use strawberry lubricants.
Hold on. I will say, I don't know who she's working with as far of a producer, but that beat is bomb as fuck. I'm all about it.
Are you about it?
I'm about it. Like slow fade in about it. like I'm so about it. I'm wearing all Gucci. That's how bad about it I am.
Yeah, I'm still just trying to listen to the fucking song. So
Well, when it's one, and or at least that's the one that popped up for me. Skinny Legend Anthem. Man, it is. Look, here's the thing. If this was a normal song that was released by somebody, just let's just say a pleb, just out of nowhere, and they're like, I'm going to be the next big thing, I would laugh my ass off at them and never give them another second thought. But the fact that this person is kind of transcending and getting into like God level meme status, I'm all about it.
I'm gonna
I kind of
disagree
dig
with
it.
you for 1 second.
Sure.
Under one possibility. So we don't know if any of this Kim Kanye shit is true, and I don't like either.
It probably isn't.
Well, so that's the thing. If the whole thing is just she's making this shit up and then getting famous for that,
But here's the thing.
her.
If there are two people that you could make up shit about, and I legitimately would just look at it, I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's made up. It's funny. It's Kanye and Jeffree Star, because fuck both of them.
Well, very much agree with you there. But
I don't care.
Like the idea
I just
of this
don't.
chick getting famous by just making up shit about other people.
See, like, I hate Jeffree Star because...
No, see, but here's the thing.
He's a bad
With this person making up bullshit about people, and then she gets famous. Look, she gets famous, all the bullshitting stops because she ends up like, see, I did that when I was just cutting my teeth. I was just trying to make my way. I'm not about that life anymore. And then she says like,
Brandon,
nah, I'm an artist.
It's more, I don't want people to start getting famous for just being trolls.
But it's crazy how...
You know what? I'm more okay with people being famous for being trolls as apart from like, I'm famous because of my parents having a hotel industry, or I'm famous because my ass is big and I decided to make a porno.
I look at it this way. She didn't fuck with like she basically fucked with two well-known people. One is like I'm using air quotations like Brandon, and makeup guru, and the other one is like a rap hip hop artist / $1 billion industry for Yeezys of Adidas, which is insane. So yeah, it's like she fooled the world to believe this, and it's like, wow,
and that's funny to me.
Clap,
it's
like
funny
it's
funny to me because it's entertainment at the expense of two people that I don't like, but then also it's entertainment for the sake of fooling the masses, which is also really funny to me. I like the chaotic nature of what this trolling represents.
I guess one of my issues is the more and more you're just like, I'm going to make up whatever and that's how I'm going to get famous. Then you get, I don't know.
Famous news anchors. If you just can't get enough of the Sleepy Boys, you can check us out on all of our social medias.
We are on the Facebook,
the Twitters,
Instagrams,
OnlyFans,
and coming soon, YouTube with the Sleepy Boys.
And if you want to see more of us as ourselves, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at AKA Raxum, and on Twitch as Raxum Plays.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Condor_Brandor and at ATX Whiskey Bros and King Richard and the Gilded Veil on Instagram.
You can find me at Instagram at Master Key Nobi, and you can also find me on Facebook as well under Key Nobi Acosta, along with my Spotify page to hear my music, which I'll be doing for future intros for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys as well, along with Brandon if he ever wants to.
If you guys want to find more of me, you can try and find me on Facebook. Good luck with that. Or you can meet me out in public as long as you're standing at least 8 feet away, because I don't think you can count to 6. Thanks.
Until next time, boys and girls.
Have a great fucking day.